Hey crypto friends, for those of you who are new to my channel, my name is Garrett and welcome to Altcoin Radar. Today I am going to show you a simple strategy to make a living by scalping the crypto market. Now, for those of you who are interested in trading and would like to try out the same exchange that I use, feel free to go ahead and check out the MEXC crypto exchange with the link in the video description down below. I personally love this exchange because one, I'm a huge altcoin nerd and they have over 1,500 different altcoins for people like me to be able to buy and trade whenever I want. So that's very nice. In addition to that, as you guys can clearly see, they have extremely low fees in the industry. I mean, they've got 0% fees for the spot market right now and 0% fees if you're a maker, for makers in the futures market, and 0.01% fees for takers in the future market. So right now, at the time of me filming this video, they have the cheapest fees across the industry right now. So that is very, very nice. All right. So guys, before I actually dive into this video, since I am a realist, I have to say that trading crypto is extremely, extremely risky, and you honestly could end up losing all of your funds if you make poor decisions while trading. However, that's kind of common sense at this point in the crypto market, right? Anyway, for those of you who want to take a stab at scalping the crypto market on a daily basis, I am going to show you a very, very, very simple strategy on how you can do that today. However, something to keep in mind is that not every trading strategy works for everyone, all right? And this is the reason why there are literally over 1,000 plus different trading strategies that exist, all right? Because if it were really that easy, everybody would be doing it and everybody would be profiting from it, but that's just not how it works, okay? Which is why there's so many different trading strategies out there, okay? So what works for me might not work for other people, so you have to keep that kind of stuff in mind, all right? So to start off with, another thing I want to say is that if you truly want to make a living by trading the market, you're going to need some money, okay? Too often I see people trading with $10 here and there, and that's just simply not going to get you to where you want to be long term. It's just not going to. I literally see this on a regular basis. People think that they're going to make big profits by trading with like $50 here and there. But the profits are just way, way, way too small with that kind of capital, okay? You're going to need a lot more. Personally, I would highly, highly suggest starting out with at least $1,000 minimum. And I'll also say that trading the crypto futures market will get you there much, much quicker than the spot market. But again, the futures market is extremely, extremely risky, and I do not suggest you trading the futures market unless you know what you are doing, okay? So anyway, as far as the strategy goes, this strategy that I will be showing you today will work for people who are trading whether you're trading the futures market or the regular spot market. So the first thing that I want you to do is open up your TradingView charts, okay? If you're not familiar with TradingView or you don't have TradingView yet, just go to tradingview.com, sign up for an account, and once you sign up for an account, it's going to probably look like this, okay? What you want to do from here, just click on products, or don't click on it, just hover over products, click on super charts, and it will take you to the charts, okay? Now, to get Bitcoin up here, because that's the coin we'll be using for, simplicity for this video, what you want to do is click this plus icon in your watch list up here. You'll click the plus icon and you'll just type in BTC USDT and you'll scroll down and find whatever exchange that you're trading on, okay? For me, it's MEXC, so I would click the plus sign right here. Once that happens, it will be added to your watch list up here and you just click on it and the chart for it will open. It's literally that simple, okay? So then after that, once you have your chart opened and you've got Bitcoin added, you want to go ahead and switch over the chart to the 5-minute chart, okay? Simply because when you're scalping the crypto market, there's a huge difference between regularly trading the crypto market, like just a regular trade, and scalping, okay? With scalping is pretty much when you're trading the smaller time frames and scalping micro profits from the short-term volatility swings in the market, okay? Now, when I'm saying short-term volatility swings, I'm talking about being in and out of a trade within like five minutes all the way up to maybe like 1 to 2 hours or something like that, okay? So that's pretty much what I'm talking about when I'm talking about scalping here. I'm not talking about buying into a trade and then selling it 10 hours later, or 8 hours later, or something like that, okay? So now the next thing you want to do is you want to add the RSI indicator, okay? And the reason why is because this momentum indicator is extremely useful for helping you figure out when the market is overbought and oversold. So how you do that, you go to indicators up here, and what you'll do is you'll just type in RSI, which stands for Relative Strength Index. So you'll just click on it. Once you click on it, it's going to add it right down here to the bottom of your chart, and it should look similar to this. I changed my colors because it's just easier for me, but it should look something similar to this. All right. So the next thing you want to do is you want to find the short-term. Well, hold on, I got to switch mine to 5-minute chart. So once you switch it to 5-minute chart, if it looks like this and it looks extremely flat like this, and you've never used TradingView before, you just come over here to the price numbers over here on the right-hand side, and literally just start at the bottom and just scroll it to the top, and just keep doing that until the candles get bigger and bigger and bigger, or sorry, longer and longer and longer. So that's pretty much that. All right, so now once you are here, okay, the next thing that we want to do is we want to find the major short-term support and resistance levels, which will overall help you to determine where support and resistance is in conjunction with the overbought and oversold levels that you'll see on the RSI indicator down below. All right, so to find support and resistance levels, we are going to take over here on the left-hand side, we are going to go ahead and grab the horizontal line tool, and we will start finding support and resistance levels. We'll start with support first, okay? So obviously towards the bottom here, we can clearly see we've got, 3 candles that, kind of stuttered down here towards the bottom and didn't go any further than that. So which means there's probably, there's plenty of volume down there, there's plenty of liquidity down there to be filled, and there's plenty of people buying at those levels. So clearly that is a good solid support level. So I will click there and mark that as a support level. All right. Now, next support level I would say would be right around here, since this is another spot where, same thing as right in here, it price stopped and we had a reversal right there. So I will mark a support level right there. Now, the next area I will mark will be probably right around in here somewhere. We've got plenty of volume right in here, as you guys can clearly see. So I will go ahead and mark it right about right in here. And next we will move on to resistance levels. All right. So we've got our support levels. Now we'll mark resistance levels. So the most recent resistance level would be right around in here. We can clearly see these 2 candles kind of stopped at the same area right up here. So there would be our first resistance level. We'll mark that. And then our next resistance level will be right around here at the top of this candle here. Okay. And I mean, technically you can create more too. Oh, I didn't place that one correctly. Technically you can create more too. I mean, you could put one right up here also at the top of this wick right here. So I mean, I'm just for shits and giggles here, we'll just add another one. But there we go, we've got our support and resistance levels, and really what we're doing here is you want to trade level by level. Okay, don't worry about this level up here. Don't come in here thinking, okay, well, I'm going to buy in and hope it goes way up here. Okay, that's the wrong mentality to look at it as. Okay, you want to focus on the levels. Okay, we are trading within these ranges. Okay, from this level of support to this level of resistance. But if it breaks through this level of resistance, then we will start focusing on trading between this level, this becomes support, and then this becomes this line becomes resistance, and then we'll focus on that section. Okay, that's pretty much how people do things. It's literally as simple as that. Okay, realistically, 9 times out of 10, most seasoned traders just use support and resistance levels these days. They don't even use indicators at all whatsoever. Me personally, I don't really use indicators at all whatsoever. Once you get the hang of things and you start to trade more and more and more, you'll quickly start to realize that realistically, you don't need indicators at all. You can simply trade within the ranges of support and resistance, and it works out great. All right. But anyway, overall here, you guys, the goal with scalping is to earn micro profits from scalping the smaller time frames and taking advantage of the small price swings. Okay. The goal here is not, okay, the goal is not to make 30+% profits here. Okay. That's not what scalping is. Okay. Scalping is literally where you are profiting from the short-term volatility swings, and you are making, micro profits here and there. Okay. So let's go ahead and check this out. Okay. So we are on the 5-minute chart, and let's see here where when you would be, buying. Okay, so if I were to be doing this, if I was trading this setup right now, I would just want to show you examples. So on the RSI here, when the line ends up going below this bottom white line, it pretty much means conditions are very, very, very oversold, and we are due for a reversal to the upside. Okay, so as you guys can clearly see, that's exactly what happened. We touched this level of support right here, or we created that level of support right there, and we started to shoot up, and you can see it on the RSI as well. Okay, and we ended up shooting up through, let's see here, 1, 2, 3, I mean, we even shot up through four different four different resistance levels there. Okay, because we rode it all the way to the top, which is right here on the RSI, and that would be considered overbought territory. So that would have been a great time to sell. Okay, so that's pretty much how you do things here. It's literally that simple, guys. If you were to be in on this trade, let's say you didn't get in on the far bottom here. Let's say you ended up getting in probably right around here. If you got in right around here and you held it all the way to the top here, if you're trading the, regular crypto market, not the futures market, you would have made roughly around maybe 2%, give or take. And that's pretty decent profits for, scalping the crypto market to make that kind of, money within a 1 hour time frame. As you guys can clearly see here on my ruler thing here, I mean, within that time frame, that 2% went up within, a matter of 1 hour and 10 minutes, as you guys can clearly see here. All right. So realistically, that's pretty awesome. Now, imagine this. Imagine if you were trading the crypto futures market instead, and you were using like 10x leverage. Instead of it being a 2% profit within that 1 hour, it would have been a 20% profit within that one hour. So can you clearly see what I'm talking about here when I'm talking about and saying that with scalping the crypto market, you can really make some pretty serious profits in just a matter of 1 day, just by scalping and doing things this way? It's literally that simple. Okay. Now here's the thing. All right. Doing this kind of strategy, like I was saying earlier, it does not work for everybody, and it does not work every single time. Like I said, if it was that easy, everybody would be doing it, but it's literally not that easy. Okay. There are times where, we could be down in the oversold territory, and it doesn't go up right away. And typically that usually occurs when like big events are happening or something like that, or we're in the in the midst of a hardcore fall off in the market or something like that. And that's typically when that kind of stuff happens. But usually in regular trading activity or regular trading conditions, typically it's usually a back and forth up and down movement within the RSI, which you can clearly see happened right here. Okay. And if we go back a little further even, you can see it happening right here too. Clearly, realistically, we were down all the way down here on the RSI, which prints right into here. And then we ended up shooting up. Again, it didn't go to the top, and it doesn't have to go to the top every time. But that's for you as the trader to decide, when you're going to sell and if you're going to sell. Okay. But realistically, if you were to have gotten in on this, you would have made, let's see here, you would have made roughly around probably almost 1%. But if you were trading the crypto futures market with 10x leverage, that would have been right around a good 8% profit right there within just, how far is that? Let me see here. I don't even know. I didn't measure that correctly. You would have made roughly around 8% profits within a 45-minute period right there. So again, hey, that's just another good solid example of what I'm talking about here. Now, if you were to go the other direction, and let's say you're trading the crypto futures market and you wanted to short it instead, let's say it was at the top, like right here, and you ended up wanting to short it. Now, shorting is a lot harder because it's a lot harder to find and figure out, when you're going to short. But if you were to have shorted this, you obviously would have, gotten in up here, and you would have rode it all the way down to this area all the way down to this area down here, where it ended up going into oversold territory. But if you were to have traded something like this, I mean, geez, guys, that's a pretty good, decent profit level right there. If you were to have traded this, I mean, that's a good solid within a, how much time was that? Let's let's see here, within a good solid 2 hour and 45 minute span, you could have made roughly, geez, 22 to 25% if you were trading the crypto futures market with 10x leverage. I mean, that's a solid, easy 25% in one day. Just from one trade in 2 hours and 45 minutes. So realistically, you guys, you can clearly get in on all of these different, price action levels on literally a regular basis with trading, or scalping the crypto market like this, because it happens all throughout the day, every single day. Now, here's the thing, how I would trade this, like if I was here right now and I was, looking at this chart right now and I wanted to scalp right now, I would not buy right now. I would honestly wait until I get confirmation on which way the price is going to go, okay? So I would want to wait until a couple more candles show up, and if a candle show up, and it's all going to depend on if we ended up breaking through this support level or going up and breaking through this resistance level, okay? So realistically, what I would end up doing is, let's say the next candle ends up dropping down to the support level and it drops a little bit through the support level. And then let's say the next candle after that opens up underneath this support level. Then I would open up a short, okay? I would open up a short and I would expect it to go down to this next support level right here. And then I would take profit before it goes through, or, when it gets to the bottom of this support level, all right? But if it keeps going, then I'd obviously keep holding on. Same is true with if I were to went long here. If I think the price is going to keep going up, or if I think it's going to go up in general, hey, I am going to, open up a long, wait for it to go up to resistance, and then if it breaks through resistance, a little bit past above it, and then the next candle opens above this resistance level, I'm going to still keep holding my long position in hopes that it reaches, the next resistance level right up here. All right. So that's pretty much typically how it works, with scalping the crypto market. Okay. Like I was saying, you guys, this is just one simple trading strategy out of literally thousands and thousands of different trading strategies out there, you guys. All right. Now, overall, as you guys can clearly see, you can make some pretty darn decent profits on a daily basis by scalping this market. All right. However, as I mentioned earlier many, many times, it is extremely, extremely, very, very risky. But if you're comfortable taking on the risk, you definitely can make some decent long-term profits with scalping. All right. Now, if any of you guys have any questions or anything like that about anything that I mentioned in this video, or anything that has to do with altcoins or trading or anything like that, feel free to reach out to me on my free community Discord server, which you can find a link to it in the description below this video as well. But overall here, guys, that's going to pretty much do it for this video. So I will go ahead and wrap this one up. But again, before you guys leave, go ahead and make sure to subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a new crypto and altcoin video from me on a regular basis. And hey guys, with that said, thanks again for watching, and I hope to see you guys in the comment section down below of my future videos.